Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Heartland Theater and Young at Heartland's Autumn Showcase. Our theme is Coping with Life. This has been a milestone year for Young at Heartland. Our senior acting troupe was founded as an opportunity for seniors to enjoy the acting experience and to take their show on the road to other seniors. This marks our 20th year of fulfilling that goal. We are proud that Young at Heartland has been recognized as a one-of-a-kind acting troupe in Illinois. Each year we are challenged by our writers to portray in just minutes an array of characters in brief scenarios. Each scene must tell a complete story. It's time for the show to begin. Our first scene is Sharks, Mud, and Other Hazards by John Bray. Joyce Anderson and Joris Heiss bring you this scene. Traveling in unfamiliar places can require extra vigilance. If you miss an important detail, is the answer a phone away? Sharks, Mud, and Other Hazards.
What are you doing?
Oh, don't come near me!
You're stuck.
No, I'm not stuck. Just
Stuck.
a little.
Didn't you read the sign out there?
Yes, it said, watch out for sharks and stingrays and mud.
Yeah, well, there's signs like that all over the Hilton Head beaches. You didn't think any of them applied to you?
Oh, Angela, not now.
I told you there were abandoned shoes out here. and the people didn't want to give them up, but they were trapped, so they had to leave them.
The sign didn't say anything about clay. Don't walk into the clay. Avoid the clay.
The sign said to avoid pluff mud.
Pluff? Mud?
P-L-U-F-F, though some spell it P-L-O-U-G-H.
I've never heard of pluff mud.
Well, I looked it up and I still left the tab open. Pluff mud is a substrate found in the salt marshes of North Carolina. It involves bacteria, decomposed plants, algae, blah, 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 blah. Okay, here's what it says. Don't pull your legs straight up. Are you pulling your legs straight up?
I can't move.
Well, that'll just get you stuck more. You've got to move your foot.
I'm sliding out of my shoe.
Well, why did you wear those?
I didn't pack other ones.
Why not?
Who gets stuck in mud? When I was a kid, I loved to watch old Tarzan movies. There's always some quicksand around somewhere. And when you get older, you don't tend to find quicksand and other perils on the beach. You just want to walk the beach.
Full of mud, dear, not quicksand.
And he always made it look so easy.
What did he do?
Oh, he would go, and then a snake or a lion would come along and get him free.
No lions in California. No lions in South Carolina, dear.
Oh, well, will you get some help?
Very well.
Well, what are you doing?
Helping you.
I thought you would go get somebody.
I'm here now. Now, wiggle your foot. Okay, there it goes. Now, step back. You got one out. Now, keep wiggling the other one, or else it would. Whoa! What happened?
I am stuck again. The left foot.
Well, pull and wiggle.
Can you move? I'm off balance. Could you move a little behind me?
Oh, no.
Oh!
What is it?
Now I'm stuck.
What now?
Alan will find us and we'll figure it out.
That boy?
That boy's 35 years old.
Well, great.
Alan! 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 Is that boy deaf and blind?
Now you're calling him a boy.
Can you get his attention? You know what to do, Tarzan. Oh, here he comes! Oh, thank you, my Lord of the Apes.
Oh, well, when we get out of this, maybe we could
Yes?
go to Walmart or Target. I need to get some new shoes.
Next, we have Pancake Breakfast by Deb Bamelli. Cat Woods and Connie Banks bring you this scene. With busy schedules, just arranging a breakfast with friends can be fraught with confusion. Mistakes are bound to happen. Pancake Breakfast.
We sure made good time getting here, didn't we?
What else would you run the red lights?
Red, they were yellow.
Were they though? I have really been looking forward to this breakfast this morning. Thank you so much for picking me up.
You know, it's no problem. We live so close. It just makes sense to ride together.
Well, I hope Kathy gets here soon. I'm starving.
You know, I'm surprised Kathy isn't here yet. She's usually the first to arrive.
Huh. I can't find what I usually get here.
Well, what is it you usually get?
The Elvis peanut butter and banana pancake.
Yeah, that's right. You know, I don't see those on here either.
I really had a taste for those today.
You know what, Jen? They don't have those here. It's Paul's Pancake Party that has the Elvis pancakes.
Isn't that where we're at?
No. We're at Piper's Perfect Pancakes.
What are we doing here?
What do you mean, what are we doing here? We're meeting Kathy Wilcox for breakfast.
Yes, but we told her we'd meet her at Paul's pancake party.
Are you sure?
I am positive.
Oh my gosh, that means she's waiting for us over there.
Yes, she is. Don't worry, I'll give her a call. Let's see. Kathy Wilcox.
Oh boy, I feel so stupid bringing us to the wrong place.
Hello, Kathy. This is Jen. Marcia and I are running a little bit late, but we'll be there. What's that? Oh, really?
Something wrong?
She said she didn't know that we were planning to meet with her today.
Oh, no.
She forgot all about it?
I guess so. Well, that's okay, Kathy. We'll get together some other time. Sure, yeah, thanks. Bye.
Oh boy, I worry about her memory sometimes.
It's getting really bad, isn't it?
Poor soul. Well, we might as well just stay and have breakfast here.
Sure, yeah, that's fine with me.
Oh my gosh, Jen, you know what?
What?
I just realized we scheduled this breakfast with Kathy Williams, not Kathy.
I don't think so. Wait, I think you're right.
That means Kathy Williams is waiting for us over at Paul's pancake party.
Okay, I'll give her a call.
This is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Hello, Kathy. This is Jen. Marcia and I are running a little bit late. We are having breakfast today, right? Oh, what's that? Really?
Don't tell me she forgot about it too.
Well, don't worry about it. We'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.
Well, did she remember our breakfast?
Oh, yes, she did.
Oh, great. Well, we better get over to Paul's right away.
Oh, no, there's no need to rush.
Why is that?
Because our breakfast with Kathy Williams is tomorrow, not today.
Oh.
You know, my head is really spinning right now. Do we want to stay here and eat?
I've lost my appetite. Let's just go home.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
You know, I'm going to call and check on Kathy Wilcox when I get home. Memory really does hurt.
Next, we have A Gal by Edward Palumbo. Kathy Conley and Diane Walker bring you this scene. A witch and a queen have always kept busy stirring up trouble, but more recently they've encountered increasing obstacles. Should they change their ways, gals?
Sugar?
No thanks. Have you been busy?
Always. The flying monkeys keep me going a mile a minute. What with the vet and the flea medications and the baths. And then there are the guards. You have to watch them every minute or they'll slack off. Every other day, I catch one napping or sneaking off to smoke on the parapet.
It's the same thing with my footmen. You can't give them an inch.
There's a new girl in town. Trouble, too. She killed my sister without so much as a how do you do.
Awful! What are you going to do about it?
Bide my time until she gets close. Then we'll see what's what.
Yes. Oh, well, I've had my own struggles. I've been trying to murder my stepdaughter for weeks. She's prettier than I am.
Oh, I hate that. Have you tried the poison comb thing?
Well, of course. Her boyfriend saved her life.
Boyfriends?
7 of them. Oh, they're tiny. You put them all together, you might have one good man.
7 boyfriends. the tramp.
No, it's not like that.
Oh, you think it's not like that. You can be naive.
Anyway, I've got a poison apple trick up my sleeve.
Good.
She'll be dead by Thursday.
Very good.
So, how are you holding up? Cognitively, I mean.
Fine. Except I forgot what cognitively means.
Well, I forget everything. I can't even remember my address until I get my first piece of mail. Tell me, do you ever think of trying something other than evil?
What do you mean, like crafts?
Or creative writing?
No, I don't have the imagination nor the patience. No, evil is my thing. Plus I miss the monkeys.
Well, you can still keep the monkeys.
No, not evil people have no need of flying monkeys. They have Yorkies or cats.
I love cats. You?
If they're properly cooked. So, how's the king?
Oh, who sees him? He's always off on a fox hunt. It's fox hunt this, fox hunt that. Who needs foxes anyway? You can't eat them, and it takes 37 of them to make a proper coat. Sometimes I think he hunts just to get away from me.
Sometimes I wish I had a man. I get lonely.
Be careful what you wish for.
The other day, this gray-haired old charmer asked me for my number at the supermarket.
Super.
Not so super. I was in line at the deli.
Look at you with the humor. You know, I heard somewhere that you and the wizard had a thing.
Rubbish. We had 2 dates.
What happened?
That's kind of personal. Let's just say he was not all that great and powerful.
I get it.
I'm glad we did this. I've missed you.
I know. As soon as I wrap up this stepdaughter issue, I'll be able to get out more. So, what have you got going for the rest of the day?
Well, there are a couple of bills that I have to get out. And oh, there's some oil I've been meaning to boil. I don't know what I'm doing for supper.
Hansel and Gretel are still available.
Maybe, but I'm thinking Chinese.
The Third Time by Dan Borengasser. Carol Scott and Bob Williams bring you this scene. Participating in senior speed dating might be awkward, fun, or a mistake. Let's see how it works out for newcomer Marie. The Third Time.
Hi, I'm David.
I'm Marie.
Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. Oh, you'll have to excuse me. I'm a little nervous. I've never been to a senior speed dating event.
Nothing to it. Just imagine we're stuck in the elevator together for 5 minutes.
Well, I'm afraid that's not a lot of help. I never talk to people on an elevator.
Good point. Neither do I. But what I have done in the past...
In the past? You've done this before?
Twice.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, are the pickings at these things that slim, or you're just hard to please?
Neither, I don't think.
Care to explain?
No, that's okay. It's not very interesting.
Well, we have 4 minutes left. Have to talk about something. And I'm certainly not going to ask you any of those lame suggested questions I read on the internet.
Oh, you mean like, if you could have a superpower, what would it be? And how would you use it for good?
Yes, yes, or what is your go-to karaoke song? Well, since we're not using those, how about, why do you keep coming to these things?
You sure?
Let's hear it.
Well, my wife passed away 8 years ago.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. Anyway, a few months ago, my daughter decided I was in need of companionship. Desperately in need, as she put it. And when she found out about these speed dating events for seniors, she basically bullied me into attending.
So you mean you're sitting here talking to me under duress?
No, I attended under duress, but talking to you is quite pleasant. But, you know, fair is fair. What's your story?
Oh, well, to quote Tammy Wynette, D-I-V-O-R-C-E.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be. It had been coming for a long time. Well, we're both better off.
I'm retired. You?
Yeah. So does that mean that you get to spend all day either fishing or playing golf?
Oh, yeah, and that's when I'm not knocking back a few beers on that recliner in my man cave. And I just bet you spend all your time crocheting doilies and those toilet paper cozies.
Almost nonstop. What do you really do?
Well, I'm a volunteer tutor for a literacy organization. I attempt to do gourmet cooking, usually Italian, from time to time. And I do yoga 3 times a week and a whole slew of other things. How about you?
Well, I foster pets for the animal shelter. I play piano in a local group, and I do yoga 3 times a week and a whole slew of other things. Yeah. Do you ever get lonely?
Not much, in spite of what my daughter thinks. How about you?
Not really. But I do appreciate good company.
Well, me too, yeah. And you know, if I did have a superpower, it would be to make people laugh, whether they wanted to or not. My contribution to world peace.
Quite admirable. My go-to karaoke song would be I Did It My Way. Although truthfully, it should probably be I Tried to Do It My Way.
All the same to me, maybe even better, more accurate.
Oh, well, I guess that means our time's up. It's been nice talking to you, David.
Nice talking to you as well, Marie. And by the way, you've helped me discover one very important thing.
Oh yeah, what's that?
What they say is right. Third time is a charm.
In my case, so's the first.
Next we have Taint Like It Used to Be by Bob Weldon. Bob Weldon is on a tear. He wants you to know how he feels about the songs of today compared to yesteryear when he was a teen. He says that the noise level of songs played smothers the lyrics, and if you could hear the lyrics, they would not tell a story. Why bother to listen? Here he is with "Tain't Like It Used to Be."
Boy, am I glad to see all of you here. I've got something that's on my mind and it really bothers me. And, oh, you said, ask what it is. It's the fact that songs today, they taint what they used to be. They are so loud that they have it, and then you can't hear the lyrics, and if you could hear the lyrics, well, I wouldn't tell my mother what they were. So, let me give you an example here. Music of the days when I grew up, they told a story. It only took 2 lines, and then you knew what the rest of the song was going to be about. Well, let me give you an example. I'm bringing you a room full of roses. Yeah, 1 rose for every time you broke my heart. And so you know where that song is going. I've got another one. I'll just give you the title. Does the bubble gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? Well, take it from me, it does 3 times out of 4. Oh, you probably wonder why I brought this along. You see, I have a poor memory, and my friends tell me it'll be even worse once I get age 50. So my little trick is on this side, back here, I put my notes, and you only see this. Oh, so if it's not clear, let me show you. See, that's where I put my notes. And I think it's really clever. I get along well. Well, let me show you another sing another type of song. And on this one, you can clap your hands, because I think some of you are going to know this one. Everybody look at your shoes. Playmate, come out and play with me, and bring your dollies 3. Climb up my apple tree, slide down my rain barrel into the cellar door. Oh, don't go, wait, I'll be back. Oh, forevermore. Oh, you know, maybe I'm already 50. Well, let me get to the final song here. Each one's a little different, you notice. This one is a love song. Oh, and a love song, I could sing it to the sky, but I prefer to sing it to a person. So, look, I have this chair here, and if there's anybody out here who would like to come up and fill this chair.
I will.
Oh, wonderful. Just like fishing. Or as someone told me once, it's just like shooting squirrels. Hi, excuse me for not getting up. My name is Bob.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Kathy, glad to know you. Hope you're ready. If you love me, plant a rose for me. And if you think you're going to love me for a long, long time, plant an apple tree. Oh, the sun will shine, the wind will blow, the rain will fall, and the bush will grow. Now whether you comes or whether you goes, I'll have an apple and I'll have a rose. Oh, apple's sweet to the taste, and the rose is nice to the smell. And every little nibble of that apple, oh, that'll be a sweet reminder of the day you loved me, and you planted a rose for me. Oh, and you planted an apple tree. Oh my, look at that old clock on this wall. It's time for me to get off the stage. I've got some really good people coming behind me. You're going to enjoy them. So I just want to say one more thing. Thank you for coming.
The Early Bird Special by Andrew Smith. Kathleen Klesson, Sharon Vanderlaan, and Sandy Araman bring you this scene. Friends gather at their favorite park bench. What's the topic today? Could competing opinions on local breakfast menus end this friendship? The Early Bird Special.
I am telling you, Margaret, that new diner that opened up has the worst early bird special I have ever had.
Really? I hadn't heard any complaints about Sunny Side Up before.
Oh, well, let me be the first to complain. Well, the portions are tiny. The food, bland, and don't even get me started on the service. Oh,
I thought their $4.99 breakfast platter was a very good deal for the money.
a good deal. Well, you are being swindled, you are.
How do you mean?
Well, for just $1 more, you could have the premium breakfast at Annie's Eatery.
Ew, you mean that greasy spoon by the highway? I haven't been there in years.
Oh, which is exactly why your judgment is not to be trusted.
I beg your pardon.
I said your judgment is not to be trusted.
I heard you. What on earth do you mean by that?
Oh, Annie's is the quintessential early bird experience. Gigantic portions, oh, nice waitresses, and a pie display case that's out of this world.
If you like being nickeled and dimed for every tiny thing, the coffee refills alone will take years off your life expectancy.
Well, at least Annie's has character. Sunny Side Up is just another soulless franchise, chopping up classic diners into hipster novelties.
I happen to enjoy their modern twist on the basics. Thank you very much. The avocado toast with feta is divine.
Avocado toast! You have gone California cuckoo is what you have done. When I was a girl, a proper diner breakfast consisted of eggs, bacon, hash browns, a big stack of pancakes dripping in syrup, not some anemic green mush slapped onto burned bread.
Well, when you were a girl, we were also wildly ignorant about nutrition and artery health. I, for one, am glad places like Sunny Side Up offer lighter, healthier fare for us to enjoy as we get on in years.
It's joy. There is nothing to enjoy about eating like a rabbit. A proper breakfast needs to stick to your ribs. It needs to weigh you down properly. Not leave you craving a handful of corn nuts an hour later because you're still half starved. You know what I mean.
Well, here are my two favorite bickering Billies.
Betty, good morning.
Morning, Bats.
Are you two still going at it over this breakfast thing again? Are you?
Unfortunately, yes. Jane has it out for Sunny Side Up's lighter fare. She says it's not a real diner without enough grease to clog all your arteries at once.
That's because it's true. The portions are laughable, and everything tastes like flavored cardboard.
What?
Yes.
Oh, we are getting on in years now, Jane. Regularity is nothing to be ashamed of.
She does have a point there. Well, excuse me for wanting a little more oomph to my breakfast. Is that too much to ask?
Oh, certainly not. Actually, I'm quite surprised you have enough oomph left in you to carry on this battle every morning.
Well, it's a battle I can plan to continue until my last breath. Sunny side up is a sham. It's a mockery of the diner arts.
Okay, sweetie. I think we know where she stands on this subject.
For someone who dislikes that place so much, she certainly loves talking about it.
With Sunnyside Up's popularity these days, the early bird won't just get a worm. It'll get avocado toast too.
On Aging by Maya Angelou. Teresa Simpson brings you this poem. Maya Angelou's poem asks for no sympathy that she is aging. Instead, she celebrates that while she may be slower, she rejoices in her living. On Aging.
When you see me sitting quietly, like a sack left on the shelf, don't think I need your chattering. I am listening to myself. Ho! Stop! Don't pity me. Ho! Stop! Your sympathy. Understanding if you got it. Otherwise, I would do without it. When my bones are stiff and aching, and my feet won't climb the stair, I would only ask one favor. Don't bring me no rocking chair. When you see me walking and stumbling, don't study it and get it wrong. 'Cause lazy don't mean I'm just tired. And every goodbye ain't gone. I'm the same person that I was back then. A little less hair, a little less chin, lot less lungs, and much less wind. But ain't I'm lucky, I can still breathe in.
Next we have Swipe, Click, Enter, Whatever by Mara Dressner. Lisa Flanagan and Virginia Jordan Benson bring you this scene. Social media has become a handy source for locating people. Betsy is certain she can help her friend Sue find the perfect match. Swipe, click, enter, whatever.
Ooh, he's
Are you sure we swipe?
Swipe, click, enter, smooch, whatever. I like him. He's cute.
I really don't think I should be choosing based entirely on looks. I don't know, that just feels so shallow.
Nothing wrong with Foxy. I mean, he can guard my hen house any day. If you know what I mean. Oh.
Well, unbelievably, I do. Even if you mix metaphors or at least confuse them. What? The fox guarding the hen house? Never mind. Let's see who else is out there. Hey!
You're too slow.
I like to read the profiles. I think that's kind of important.
That's the problem. You just need to go with your gut, okay? Nope. A woman.
A woman?
You interested? I've already passed her.
Well, I guess not.
Well, think about it. I mean, you can always go back, and no reason you can't change your mind. Look at a bunch of them and then decide, who you like best.
Right. Fish in the sea and all that.
That's the spirit. Oh, check this one out. Here's a hot tea. Ooh.
Oh, you aren't kidding. And I like what he has to say. Probably everybody wants him.
Hey, don't talk that way. We'll get this figured out. We will.
But why does it have to be so difficult? I miss the days when someone would introduce you to someone. Recommend somebody from the neighborhood or the church. Someone's brother-in-law from the office.
I know, but those days are gone, sweetie. I mean, let's be honest, there were a lot of duds back then. and some gems, sure, but definitely a lot of reptiles.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I wish I knew someone.
I know. Well, are things good with you and Ronnie?
Yeah, they're going great, yeah. Yeah, we moved, a couple of years ago, and 2 years, I think it was. We love where we're living, and the on-site maintenance is the best. You should think about it. We could be neighbors.
That would drive your husband crazy.
Oh, just an added bonus. Oh boy. Here, let's get you some wine goggles.
Oh, it's so early.
But that will make everyone look more attractive. Right? And for antioxidants, and just half a glass.
Well, you do look out for me.
We look out for each other.
To friendship.
And swiping right.
Hey, let's get back to it. I want to make a decision today.
Oh, impatient, aren't you?
I have needs, and I put those off long enough. I should have done this a long time ago. Get it crossed off my to-do list.
I like your can-do attitude. Oh my God, we have pages and pages of profiles to go through.
Too bad I can't just pick one.
Like playing spin the bottle.
Well, they all sound alike after a while.
Yeah. I'll choose for you.
What? No.
Why? I have good taste, really good taste, and in this type of decision, I'm usually pretty good.
Well, don't get me started.
Name one thing.
Fine. The Airbnb you rented that was adjacent to that super fun site.
Oh. Well, that was not my best move. I really, I wondered why the price was so good. But anyway, I'll give you that. But on this type of decision, Sue, I'm usually pretty good.
Yeah, you usually are.
About him.
Yeah, he does sound perfect, or at least very, very promising. I think he might be the one. What do I do now?
Okay. I think you just fill in this form here and tell him about your leaky dishwasher. And then if he's interested, he'll get back to you.
Hard inconveniences, huh? Who knew finding a plumber?
Oh no, hurry up. We don't want to be late for our pickleball game.
Our final scene this evening is Mystery, She Wrote by Eileen Mitchell. A mystery story often involves unusual twists. Could a writer's day at the beach actually help solve a mystery? Mystery, She Wrote.
This was a no day at the beach, despite the fact we were actually at the beach.
It was more brutal than a shark attack.
I've never seen anyone killed by a canned ham before.
Well, if it isn't Jessica Fetcher, Mistress of Mystery. What novel are you working on now? The Case of the Missing Beach Ball?
Inspector, we were just splashing around in the water, playing an innocent game of Marco Polo, when someone hurled a canned ham from the beach. Poor Mr. Jones was struck in the head before we could say hello.
Marco was dead. I mean, what, Mr. Jones?
Did anybody see who threw the ham?
I wasn't wearing my glasses.
I'm nearsighted.
My false eyelashes were blurring my vision.
What a great group of eyewitnesses, or should I say eyeless witnesses.
Inspector, I don't think this was just a freak accident.
Of course you don't. Why not?
Well, is it logical someone would throw a canned ham into the ocean?
Well, maybe if his acting was bad enough.
Inspector, this is no time for levity.
You're right. Nothing funny about a ham to the head. Go on.
No one would randomly throw a ham into the ocean.
Well, not with food prices the way they
Look, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to give me more to work on than this, or I'm going to write this up as an accidental death. I mean, that ham could have hit any one of you.
Oh, good heavens!
That's frightening. You get that right. I won't be caught dead in the morgue in my bathing suit.
It's quite evident that Mr. Jones was the target.
And why do you say that?
The game of Marco Polo requires players to spread out in the water. Mr. Jones was like a bullseye in the middle of a target.
Okay, you've established opportunity, but what about motive?
If you consider the weapon, you'll find the motive.
The weapon? You mean the ham?
This was a crime of passion.
I can relate to that. I'm passionate about ham. I love bacon too. Matter of fact, all luncheon meats.
I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to explain.
Well, as you know, Mr. Jones ran the catering truck on the beach.
That's right. Every day before he before he did his everyday noonday dip in the ocean, he delivered the Lifebuoy's lunch order.
I've seen him toes it way up high onto the lifeguard chair. He told me that Randy the lifeguard always ordered plain ham sandwich.
But one day he ran out of ham and delivered a tongue sandwich, camouflaged in mayonnaise, hoping the switch would go unnoticed. He tossed it up onto the lifeguard chair as usual. But Randy didn't return for quite a while. You know what that means.
A seagull flew off with his lunch.
He accidentally sat on his sandwich.
I think you can guess, Inspector.
The hot sun beating down on that mayonnaise couldn't have been a good thing.
You guessed right. Food poisoning. So serious, he's been in the hospital for weeks. And in that time, he's lost his job, his tan, and even his girlfriend.
You are so right about that. She has been cozying up to Mr. Muscle Beach over there ever since. Oh, the shame. Hussy.
How's that for a motive?
Okay, that's good, but you've got a problem now. You've demonstrated motive, but you lost opportunity. He can't have thrown that ham all the way from the hospital.
You and your neighbors could have managed that.
I don't think it would be too difficult to slip out of the hospital in disguise. Those lifeguard hooded robes and dark glasses, they all look the same. He could have shinnied up into that lifeguard chair with a perfect vantage point to throw the ham with accuracy.
Okay, that's a good theory, but how do we prove it?
Inspector, if you send one of your men over to the hospital right away, I think they'll find traces of sand in his room. We all know how hard it is to get sand out of your clothing.
She's so right. I still have traces of Fort Lauderdale in my closet. After spring break, back in college days.
I'll have my men get on this right away. Well, Jessica, it looks like you've solved another case. What are you going to call this one? The Sandy Suspect?
No, the case of the tattling tongue. It's always a joy to be able to perform here in the theater for such lovely audiences as you've been for us this evening. If you'd like to spend a little moment visiting with us, we'll be down at the end of the hallway. If you have places to go and things to do, scoot on by, but thanks so much for coming and being with us today.
Appreciation to our wonderful Anne, our director, and to our brilliant instructor, Sandy Zielinski. And Rich
Tenaglia.
Tenaglia, I asked 3 times before I came out here. Tenaglia is our other instructor. He isn't here tonight because he is in rehearsal for the Polling Place. Nomad Theater's The Polling Place, which opens this weekend. So you might want to look that up, and lots of good theater coming in our community. Anne and Sandy, thank you so much for giving us your time, your energy, we may not look like it, but you need a lot of patience to work. And they are wonderful. So what we have for them, I'm going to show you so you can all see. If I have one here. A little Young at Heartland ornament, 2004 on it, so you can remember us when you put your Christmas tree up. Thank you. We love you so. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I think you can see the joy that we have in this camaraderie of this group of people. They're just a wonderful, wonderful family, and they're a joy to work with. So it doesn't take that much patience. So see us next year. We'll be back.